You are a liar. You are a liar. And the fact that it did not happen to you does not mean that it doesn't happen. Yes. The fact that you've not been kidnapped does not mean people are not getting kidnapped every day. Now, Jaiye Kuti is under fire for what she said. People are saying she's defending and she's being a rape apologist. Because, why? Thank you for asking. Jaiye Kuti took to her Instagram page to share a video, and in the video, she said that throughout her years in the industry, she's been in the industry now since 2002, professionally. She said throughout her years in the industry, no man or woman has ever said, you need to sleep with me before I offer you this role. She said it's a lie. It does not happen. She said she's friends with producers and marketers, and she's also friends with young women in the industry. And see, if you are trying to get into the movie industry and you've had it in your mind that, oh, you might not succeed if you don't sleep with somebody, that is when you will sleep with somebody. And she said, if you're already discouraged and you've said you're not going to make attempts, even though you're interested, don't listen to them. All these women, they are the ones that come without mindset. They are the ones that think, I would like to work with this producer. Let me sleep with him so that he will give me a role. So they lure those men. And Nigerians are saying, stop it. You know what that is? Spit it out. Suppose Sobe, say you did not say that. Because you are speaking from your own perspective does not mean that other women who have called out producers and directors in the industry are lying, or that they put themselves in the position to be, for such demand to be made of them. She also said that you as a young woman, that they are telling you don't come into the industry, the producers want to sleep with you, it is because they know you are beautiful. These other women discouraging you know you are beautiful and that you are a star, and if you come into the industry they wouldn't be getting roles, so they are telling you lies and peddling falsehood about the industry to you. Now, I don't know if I would say I understand what Jaiye Kuti is trying to do. I feel like she's trying to say, don't be discouraged. If you want to come into the industry, don't let the bad news you've heard, deter you. You can still make it. It's not everybody that have been, sexually harassed or abused one way or the other in the industry, as long as you carry yourself in such manner. But in doing so, she's also invalidating the experience of other persons, which is what is making Nigerians livid. You don't get to invalidate someone else's experience just because you've not experienced it. You don't get to call it false. That is what some persons are saying. But Jaiye Kuti is standing behind what she said and she's defending it. But others are now saying, Mama, have you looked at it from this perspective? When did you get married? You got married in the year 2000. You were 2 years in your marriage before you entered the industry. You entered it as a married woman. Everybody knows you are married and your husband is a well-respected person in the society. You're not married to a pauper or something. You are married to a CEO and a owner of his own business. So you got into the industry with that reputation following you. No man in their right senses will want to, sort of compete with your husband, sort of. Do you understand? So they are saying you came into the industry as a mama. You didn't enter it as a youngie. Yes, you might have the body. She's voluptuous. Jaiye Kuti get down for body. She's very pretty. But they are saying, because she's saying she's also very pretty and whatnot, so why are men not asking her to sleep with them, right? But they are saying you also entered it playing the roles of people's mother. Because these young girls that are saying they've been slept with, they're looking for major roles and all that. You were patient. It wasn't your means of survival, sort of. Yes, you had ventured into it fully with your husband's blessing and his support. So you had something to rely on. But these women, some of them enter it with nothing to fall back on. And when these men start saying sleep with me, they sometimes feel like they don't have a choice. It's either they do that or they drop out of the industry. And some people drop out and say, that industry, a lie, you can't make it if you don't sleep with them. They go and share that narrative. Others sleep with these people and say, well, I'm here now. Doesn't matter. Some people don't care. And they are not about to call out any producer to say, you made me sleep with you to get this role. But some persons who refused are very much willing to open their mouth anyway and say, this person asked me to sleep with them. Because it is in this same industry that when Baba Ijebu was being tried, is in jail recently, currently, when he was being tried for abuse of the minor, right? It was in this same industry that some of the respected men that were owners of production and theater groups that people were, learning under. Some of these men were saying, it's not new in the industry now. Men sleep with these women. It's not a new thing that a man is sleeping with a woman. And you are now saying that no, this is me talking now, because yes, the video of what's this man's name? I can't remember his name now, but I can see his face. How goodness help me. In the comment section, help me. Remember that story when them Tampan executives were talking, showing support for Baba Ijesha during his trial back then. And they were saying it's not news that producers sleep with, actors and actors and all that. It's not a new thing. It's not a big deal in their industry. After the man said that and social media took it up, they tried to make it seem like, oh no, he didn't really mean it. But it's obvious it's something that happens there. And it might not necessarily be a sex for role situation. It can be a power thing. I'm in power, like I'm able to connect you with this person and that person, and they might not come to you and say, "Oh, sleep with me. I'm going to give you a role." But it's sort of implied in the whole proposal of, "Oh, I like you. I want to sleep with you." It's sort of implied. Do you understand? They might come to you like, "Oh, I want to date you. I really like your personality, blah, blah, blah. You're a beautiful girl, and I'll take care of you," and all of those things. But it's sort of power situation, and it's kind of implied. So I don't know. But people are saying Jaiye Kuti should not have said that. This is something you could have thought about, say it among your friends, and just shut up. You didn't have to bring it on social media. Yes, your friends, some of these producers, not all of them are terrible people. Not all of them are sleeping with women. Not all of them are sleeping with men. Because now we're even seeing some of the guys come to say it's not just women that are being, sexually propositioned. They're propositioning us men. They're also asking us to sleep with them before they give us roles. Let me mention this, and somebody said, "Come on, bring your bum bum." And he has to refuse to say, "Nah, that's not happening. Look at him now, he's a star, he's in his own right, he's doing well for himself." Some persons have refused, some persons have done it. And in the early years, it seemed like if you didn't do it, you're not going nowhere. But some persevered, refused to sleep with anybody, and in their own time, they got the stardom, they got the money, they got the fame that they wanted. So yeah, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. This thing that Jaiye Kuti has said, are you in that school of thought? Some people in our comment section, some of our colleagues were supporting her to say yes, it's true. Because she said she also trained under them Oga Bello, under them Jide Kosoko, under them Ogogo, and nobody propositioned her. And these are also some of the big men in the industry who tutored some other persons who are teaching other people now. But the first set of people to have production companies, theater schools, and whatnot. And they didn't ask us to sleep with them. But that does not mean that people that they train are not asking the people that they train to sleep with them. But I don't know. I'm not in the industry. I'm not even close to people in the industry, so I don't know. They might be asking them to sleep with them. And they might be sleeping with them and not giving them rules. And just be, "Oh, you're my girlfriend, I'm dating you for dating sake, like we're dating. Not necessarily because of career advancement. But some people rightly say for career advancement, sleep with me. While some don't say that and they imply it. So which one do you think it is? I'm quite interested. Which one do you think it is? Because I was also saying like it happens that you are dating somebody, the person doesn't even know you are dating them in the industry. There's a lot of things, and people have likened the Yoruba industry, especially, to sort of like a coven or a cult situation. If you don't belong, they have a way of ostracizing you. They'll so much frustrate you. You will pack your bags and leave the industry. People have come out to call other people out, not just the sex for role thing, more like an affiliation. You have to be a member of this group. You have to be a member of this society. You have to do this and do that in the industry. If you don't belong, then nothing for you. Even in the English aspects, Nollywood, everywhere. Seems like a sort of some you have to belong situation happening. So yeah, because even Jaiye Kuti that is talking has her own clique. She has people that she works with more, but she's now moved into the English, industry, and she's doing English movies alongside her Yoruba movies that she makes. And she's a phenomenal actress. She has always said her husband supports her. She's been in the industry 2002. She raised her children in the industry, and mom was around to support her. So she even said her husband used to encourage her to kiss in movies, like not just kiss, like kiss properly, because she's trying to be modest and whatnot. And that is not looking like you love this person. Give him proper kiss, and her husband encourages her. Maybe that's why she has it easy, and she's really not seeing the struggle of others. I don't know. But I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Do you think that is what it is? Or do you think these women are indeed lying and nothing of such happens in Nollywood? Or do you think that she's just trying to encourage people who wants to get into the industry to say you can get in there without sleeping with people, which we all know? and we say yes to, you can get in there without slipping your way to the top. Even in career, like not entertainment industry now, 9 to 5 career paths, you know, the oil and gas, this sector, that sector. There are people who sleep their way up to the in politics. It happens everywhere. There's some people who sleep their way up, and there are some people who decide that they don't want to do that. They want to take what belongs to them properly, and they get it. So I don't know. I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Let's do that. Let me not just keep rambling. Let's talk in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. If there's any other updates, of course, I'll let you know about it. So subscribe so you don't miss updates, right? I'll see you in the next one.